Okay, all right. Yeah, what's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo B. I didn't know we were coming back. I really didn't. StreamYard being what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Y'all know how much StreamYard costs? Anyway, that's not why we're here. You see the title. What's going on, Big Sam? What's going on? Big Sam is here. You see the title. You see the title. I got the lights down for a reason, trying to set the mood and everything like that. You see the title. This is a safe space. It is, but I think it's high past time, all things considered. We have an honest discussion. Uh, what's going on, Gray? What's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all so much. I know I ain't know I was coming back. I think we need to have an honest discussion. I feel like I'm well suited to have this discussion on this platform, considering the amount of work that I put in regards to educating people on the significance of T'Challa in our culture. Now, what's going on, Kamoyo? What's going on, Javon? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Now, to be able to fully educate people on the value of T'Challa in a culture, our culture, specifically Black culture, you must first be knowledgeable of the impact that other characters play in somebody else's culture. You cannot be a fool. You have to be open to it. What's going on? What's going on? You have to be a Grand Madam. What's going on? Y'all in here? Y'all putting up. What's going on, Grand Madam? My fault. What's going on, Grand Madam? You have to be open to it. You might be envious of it, but you do have to be open to it. You have to appreciate it for what it is to see how it moves. There's a reason for that. Now, this is where age, wisdom, experience comes in to play. Being realistic, not being pessimistic, not being naive, but just being realistic. We know essentially what I'm talking about. I'm Recast T'Challa. That is what that is. We know that's what that is. So yes, you can consider this a Recast T'Challa video. I would like to consider it a woke video, if we're gonna call it that. But I just want us to be receptive to what I'm getting ready to say, because as we say in the football world, the eye test, if you will. So if you are Recast T'Challa, you found yourself involved in conversations over the past 4 years. You just had. You yourself have gone above and beyond in this time frame to do what you can to educate people online, to further your education so that you could do more as far as educating people online, regardless of who they are, regardless of who they are. And some of that has resulted in negative conversations being had online, negative back and forth. That's resulted in you and the person you're engaging lowering yourself to saying things to one another that just shouldn't be said. I'm part of that. I'm not gonna act like I'm not a part of it. No, I'm speaking from experience because I participated in it. It's draining. So in having participated, it's always been one constant. And I said it today, and I've said it on other videos. Normally, it's with some passion behind it, whether it's some anger or whether it's some levity to it. It's never really being said like I'm getting ready to say it. I've seen, read, and heard everybody speak out against the recasting of T'Challa. I've seen, heard, read everybody speak out against the recasting of T'Challa. And those same people that will do that will excuse every other recast. Those same people that will do that will excuse every other recast. Those same people will excuse every other recast that's not T'Challa. Those same people who will speak out against, who will be satisfied with every recast except T'Challa's, they won't speak out on them recasts. It does not matter when that recast took place. They will always find a reason to be okay with that recast. It don't matter what the circumstances are regarding those recasts. They will never speak out against those recasts. Never. Those recasts will always be right. T'Challa's recast will always be wrong. I'm black. It's a couple of certainties in this life, whether I like them or not. I came in this world black. I'm gonna walk out this world black. Have you ever heard of a? Have you ever read, seen, heard a black person speak out against any recast they've experienced in their lifetime? And when I say black person, I mean, have you ever heard, read, seen those black people who are so vehemently, you like that, you like that, you like that, vehemently, is how you say it. You got to roll it. Those black people who are vehemently opposed to recast T'Challa, they will never speak out, never make a disparaging comment in regards to any recast that's happened in their lifetime. It will always be different. For 4 years, it's always been different. Mind you, we've gotten characters, Crow. Mind you, we've gotten characters, Flash. Was there ever a bad time to recast Clark Kent in your lifetime, regardless of the circumstances? Was there ever a wrong time? Have you ever heard a black person that does not want T'Challa recast say anything negative about any recast of Clark Kent? Like, have they ever said the character should have been deleted. Those very same people who have so much energy in regards to the black character being killed off, did any of those people say anything about General Thunderbolt Ross being recast? And I know you tried to educate them. I know you did, because I was there. I was part of it. You mentioned Betty Ross. You mentioned Liv Morgan. you mentioned how Betty Ross becomes the Red She-Hulk. You mentioned how Liv Morgan is still alive. They didn't give two damns. Now, the black person that had so much to say about T'Challa not being recast, like they dead ass mad about it. They don't want it. Have they ever said anything about Thunderbolt Ross being recast? Or do they seem awfully excited? I want to wear these. I want to wear these so bad. I want to put these back on so bad. I don't think I'm worthy. I don't think I'm worthy. So I'm gonna be wearing these for a minute. I'm gonna be wearing these for a minute because I'm sitting there saying to myself, I done watched a lot of media. I done seen a lot of black entertainers. I done seen a lot of black actors come out, make their thoughts known about T'Challa being recast. I ain't never seen, heard, now one of them black actors, celebrities, entertainers say they were diametrically, you like that? Y'all like that? You like that word? Just that they were diametrically opposed to William Hurt being replaced by Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross. Like when I say that same energy ain't been kept, oh, on no level whatsoever has that energy been kept. And I think it's fair to ask the question as to why. we ain't got to be mad. We don't. I ain't never seen nobody get cursed out for being excited about Thunderbolt Ross being recast. I ain't even seen a black celebrity, Anthony Mackie, be asked how he feels about Thunderbolt Ross being recast. I ain't, because I would love to hear that. I really, really would. But then again, Lupita Nyong'o ain't been asked. And I would love to hear this response. Winston Duke ain't been asked. Matter of fact, Ryan Coogler ain't been asked. I would love to hear this. For folks that had, because William Hurt was here for a minute. He was here for a minute. And while you might not care, you might not, at the end of the day, he was still critically acclaimed. He got a lot of awards on his shelf for being the actor that he is. He do. And hey, we sit up here and say it now. He played Thunderbolt Ross for a minute. He did. I'm not looking at the energy being equal. And I just want us to ask why. That's all. I just, because I ain't never complained about Superman being recast under any circumstances. As a matter of fact, I don't think I would be allowed to complain about Superman being recast. I don't think it was my place. I don't think it was my place to have any say so whatsoever in regards to Superman being recast. I didn't know that was a thing, but I just know in my heart of hearts, had I fixed this, to say something about Superman, Kal-El, Clark Kent not being recast, oh, I'd pissed off a lot of people. I'd have pissed off a lot of people. I don't even want that pressure. I don't even want that. I do not. I wouldn't want that pressure. I wouldn't. I just don't feel like I got a right to say something. I'm a comic book fan. I'm a comic book fan. I just know who Clark represents at the end of the day. I do. And while I would love it, I get it. I understand it. Clark represents truth, justice in the American way. He does. Absolutely does. I just know a few years ago when there was talk about a Michael B. Jordan led Superman project, I know folks lost their damn mind. I know folks lost their damn mind. You know folks lost their damn mind. And it wasn't just folks that looked like Clark Kent that lost their damn mind, like was mad about that. No, it was folks that looked like Michael B. Jordan that was mad about that, that did not want, no, that's Clark. That's Clark. That's Clark. So I'm asking the question, and I guess my target audience, Rock With Me Nation, Recast T'Challa, black comic book fans, black movie fans, just black people in general. My question is how we ain't got nothing to say. I mean, never, like never. How especially if you don't want T'Challa recast. I guess that's what how you in your mind, because you've experienced recast in your lifetime, like you've experienced in your lifetime an actor passing away, and that the Crow. Like I don't want to do that. Like you, the Joker. I don't want to do that. Like you've been through this, Spartacus. You that Harry Potter. You've been through this. You've been through this. How did you allow yourself to be good with all this over here, but draw a hard line in the sand? This was your first black superhero. And when I say that, I'm like, come on now. Ain't nobody looking at Sam like that. Stop that. Y'all know what I mean. Ain't nobody looking at Rhodey like that. Stop that. Y'all know that. Y'all know better than that. I know they came first. Don't nobody, and I'm talking about in the movies. I know that. I get that. I understand all day. But come on now. Sam ain't Bruce. Sam ain't Bruce. And James ain't Tony. Stop that. Stop that. I don't know why I got to say that. Stop that. Stop that. No, this was him. How did you allow yourself to be cool with all this over here under any circumstances? Under any circumstances. I mean, when I say under any circumstances, oh, good Lord, Jesus have mercy. I mean, because we would find, like, we was creating. We was coming up with, hell, some of us was even lying. Like, we was coming up with reasons why all of these recasts were, I mean, I'm not talking about them. Because I think folks get stuff twisted. I'm not talking about them. It's not, I'm just saying I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about us. And I don't give a damn, male, female, LGBTQ plus. I don't give a damn what your religion is. You black, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you and only you. I'm talking to us. I ain't talking to them. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to us. I don't know how we did that. I need somebody to help me, as my brother D-Real would say. I need somebody to help me make that make sense, because that don't. Or as Denzel Washington said in the movie Philadelphia, please explain that to me like I'm in the 3rd grade. Because I promise you, if I stay up at night, it is always about that. That don't make no damn sense to me. And because I know damn good and well, you as a black person ain't gonna ever fix your mouth to speak out on anything going over there. Oh, I got questions. That you see, I don't even feel worthy no more. I don't. Y'all gonna see me going forward. I will not put the Panther teeth back on no more. I won't. I'm gonna be a symbol. I'm gonna be the imagery. I'm gonna be the representation. I won't put them back on. Because I ain't understanding that 2 + 2 ain't adding up to be 4 to me. I'm not seeing a level of consistency amongst us. I ain't. Once again, I'm not talking about nobody over there. So if you from over there, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to. I might be referencing you. Because I know damn thing, I know one thing about it, 2 things for sure. My ex would love it if I said, I know one thing about it, two damn things for sure. I know you not gonna let us ever talk about your hero. Now, I ain't mad at that. Matter of fact, I respect the hell out of that. We better not. We bet who over here? Ask this question. Who over here amongst us feel comfortable enough to speak out about Kamala Khan? Y'all feel comfortable speaking out, speaking on, or do you feel comfortable speaking about Kamala Khan? I know I don't. I don't. It don't come from a lack of knowledge. I just don't. I don't. I don't. You feel comfortable to say something about Hulkley, Wiccan, North Star? Do you? You better know what you're talking about. And even then, you better proceed with caution. You better act like you got some damn sense. Anybody who over here feel comfortable saying something about Diana Prince? You just gonna run your mouth about Diana Prince. You feel good enough to say something like that? Do you? Because I don't. You better know what you're talking about. Yeah, you better. I wish I would. Okay, here we go. I like this one right here. I love this one right here. We got any Spider-Man fans over here? Do we? I like Peter. I do. I like Peter. I like Miles. I like all of them. Do you feel comfortable saying something negative about Peter? Regardless of whether you know what you're talking about or not, you feel comfortable doing that? Wait, look at how I move. No, for real. Look at how I move. Do you see me talking about them characters like that? No, you don't. There's a reason for that. There's a bit of trepidation there. There's a see, yeah, big bro. You remember when somebody said chess, not checkers? You gotta, as my grandparents them used to tell me back in the day, you gotta choose your battles wisely. Oh, you no. If you talking about them characters, you talking about them characters for a reason, and it better not come across like you making any disparaging comments about them characters. Because while folks might not ever comment on your video to tell you what a great job you did, say something bad about the character they like and see what happens. Say something. Say something. Say something, see how that go. Say something. Say something. You see me covering the Power Rangers like that over here? That's a cult. do you gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch what you say, specifically when it comes to one character. Tommy, you better not say nothing bad about Tommy. I don't give a damn what season Tommy showed up in. You better not have nothing bad to say about that season. You better not. You better not. You better, if you do, you better keep it very, very character specific, and it better not have a damn thing to do with Tommy. You say something bad about Tommy if you want to. You better not say nothing bad about the acting. You better not say nothing about the time frame. You better not say nothing bad about the clothes. You better not say that. You better not say nothing. You better not say nothing about the action figures. Only thing you better say is where folks can get those action figures from. You better not say nothing else. And I'm talking about the white dragon. I ain't talking about that. No, I'm talking about the white dragon. The thing that Valorverse did. Yeah, that's the only thing you better be able to do is tell people where to go to get that. You better not say nothing bad about that dude. And we know that. That's my thing. We know that. We know that. How do we, knowing that we can't say nothing bad about this over here yonder, soon as we get straight up Cat Williams, soon as we get this right here, we got it. That's Batman. That ain't Robin. That's Batman. That's Superman. That ain't Supergirl. That's Superman. I'm going somewhere here. That's our Batman. Knowing damn good and well, you better not say nothing bad about Batman, Superman, or Diana over here. How in the hell did we, us, because I'm not talking about them. How do we allow that? I don't even, at the age of 56, soon to be 57, I'm gonna tell you, that's gonna be one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. Who killed Tupac, who killed Biggie, and how black folks allowed T'Challa to get killed off. I ain't gonna never understand that one, because the black person go up, you never, my guy, my girl, young lady, young man, you would never open up your mouth to find any reason whatsoever for any white character to be killed off. Please be quiet. Please. I don't care what the situation is. There would never be a right time to kill off a white character. Not for us to say it. You better let them say that. And we, you know who it ain't finna be. You know who it ain't finna be. You know damn good and well who it ain't finna be. Oh, the only reason, well, John Wick, Keanu Reeves wanted that character killed on. Keanu Reeves still living, but trust and believe. If Keanu Reeves said, I want to come back and revise John Wick, or I want y'all to go ahead and continue John Wick, I don't mind. Keanu Reeves is still living to make this statement, by the way. I don't mind, y'all go right ahead. That's it. That was it. Though, for artistic reasons. Do you see what I said? For artistic reasons. That's why the character was killed off. They felt like it made sense story-wise. And if you saw the movie, you might not have liked the ending, but damn. But in the back of your mind, you sitting up here saying, oh man, I want Keanu Reeves to come back. John Wick. If they, so if about 2 years, they say they're gonna reboot John Wick, that's gonna be a recast, right? If about, oh hell, no, any damn reason. If in about 2 years they tell you you finna get another John Wick movie, it's gonna be about John Wick. It's either gonna be Keanu Reeves reprising the role of John Wick, or it's gonna be another actor playing a role of John Wick. You're not gonna, what you gonna say as a black person? They shouldn't do it. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You gonna raise hell on social media? You gonna cuss out anybody that's saying they good with the character? No, you not. No, you not. You not gonna do that. You gonna shut up. You gonna shut up. You gonna shut up. Now here would be the damnedest thing. God, and I don't want nothing like this, but here we go. Denzel Washington, step aside. He don't want to reprise the role of the equalizer. We low-key know that's what's going on anyway. But say Denzel was to say, hey, y'all keep going with the equalizer. Recast the role. That's Denzel. We know Denzel's character and everything like that. So say Denzel say something like that, but the studio don't do the damn recast. You know he's sitting right there. He's saying, yeah, recast it. Recast the role. And low-key, Dana Owens, shout out to her, Equalizer. Ain't that the same damn title? Anyway. Right. So he's sitting right there. He say recast Equalizer, his role specifically. The studio don't want to do it. So you see him, you finna be mad. How many of us would go along with what the studio said? That's low-key what we did. How many of us would go along with what the studio said as opposed to sitting back saying, you know what, Denzel, right, we need to recast the character. We need to recast the character. Oh, no. It would be disrespectful to recast the character. Denzel did such a phenomenal job. No shit. Wouldn't it? That's part of the allure to the damn role. He did a magnificent job. Don't mean somebody else can't come along and do it. How did we fall along? Oh my God, I had so many black people saying nobody would want to follow in Chadwick Boseman's shoes. Oh my God, oh my Lord Jesus. So why didn't Harrison Ford not want to follow in William Hurt's shoes? Like that same damn rationality got to follow, and it don't. And black folks don't offer it up like they offer it up in regards to this. Somebody explain to me like I'm in the third grade. I'm not understanding that. No, I'm not. I'm not. Once again, I'm not talking about them over there. I'm not talking. I'm not talking about them over there. I'm not. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. Because I don't want nobody saying, "Man, you all." I wasn't talking about y'all. I might have referenced y'all, but I wasn't talking about y'all. This was a very targeted video. This. I got this. I got this. I got this. Right. I got this. Generation X. Generation X. Generation X. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? You know what song I hear right now? I don't want to. Generation X, baby boomers. The younger folk, y'all might not know that. Y'all might not know that. Y'all might. It ain't no slight against y'all. Y'all ain't no slight against y'all. Do y'all know what I'm hearing? Shackles on my feet won't let me dance. Shackles on my feet won't let me dance. Free at last. Free at last. No, I'm not. No, the hell I'm not. I'm still not damn free. I'm not. I'm shackled. I'm shackled right here. I'm free everywhere else. It's here. It's here. Because I want what they got. I want this over here yonder. Now, damn it, this is what I want right here. Because you not gonna say nothing about this over here. You ain't got it within you as a black person to fix your mouth to say nothing about none of these other characters over here that ain't black. You know that. I know that. Rightfully so, wrongfully so. You never finna fix your mouth to say anything. I want what they got. Because that type of swag, no one on the corner has swagger like us. I want that right there. I want that right there. I want that. I don't even want no question to be asked. I want what they got. It ain't never no damn rumor with them. It's a fact. I want what they got. It's an assuredness. There's no worry. There's no concern. Oh, we don't want such and so to play the role. We got somebody else coming. Oh, such and so then passed away. That is absolutely unfortunate. We will give it time. We will make sure everybody is good. But you just need to know we're gonna recast this damn character. I want what they got. I want that right there. I want that right there. That's what I want. I want that right there. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong for wanting that. And I ain't as sensitive and everything like that. James Gunn, basically, I swear, I want to tell you, I feel like James Gunn is part of the people that be lurking in the damn video. Because I know damn good and well, I suggested the same damn thing for the Bozeman family. We ain't get that. We ain't get that. We ain't get that. That same damn thing that happened over there could have happened over here. And I literally suggested that to one of us, if I'm not mistaken, a Power Ranger fan on a video, and they shot it down. You will accept it over here. It makes all the damn sense in the world over here, but it don't make sense over here. In essence, what's the song? Oh, it ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my. It's not their fault. I can't be mad at them. I can be low key envious. I can be jealous, but they protect their stuff. We over here talking about we don't want a brother. Boy, look at us, Lord. I can't. I don't even know how to process this. We telling black men they not qualified to take on the role of a black male character. Then we're also telling black men they too light-skinned to play a black male superhero. I don't know what to do with that. I ain't never heard nobody tell nobody white they couldn't be Clark Kent. Like that roll off the table. Yeah, no. No. You can play one of his sons. Yeah, he got two sons. We cast you for one, but no, you can't play Clark. No, that rolled off the table. What? They sat up there. They sat up there and had Linda Carter in the second Wonder Woman movie. They sat up there and had Linda Carter in the second Wonder Woman movie. Wesley Shipp. Wesley Shipp showed up in The Flash as Jason Garrett. And I know y'all like, oh, with Theo. They still living. Brandon Ruth, 15 years later, 5 years after the actor passed, God rest his soul. Brandon Ruth, 5 years later, after Christopher Reeve passed, picked up the cape of Clark Kent. That is literally the same Superman. You know it. I know it. Everybody in their mama know it. You good with it. I'm good with it. Fine. No problem. How in the F are black people that are fine with that got so much of an issue with this over here? Make it make sense. Shout out to D-Real. Because once again, I ain't talking about them. I just want what they got. Because it seemed like they did that thing. It seemed like they did that thing right. Let me see if I got this right. Horseback riding accident. Okay. Special news announcement. Right. Special presentation show. Yep. Money donated to the charity of his cause, paralysis and everything like that. Yep. Keeping us up to date with his medical condition and everything like that. Yep. Making us aware of when he finally passed on with the utmost humility and respect. check. 5 years later, allowing folks to move on from it, because it's 4 years later and you still got black folks saying T'Challa shouldn't be recast. Them same black folks that's in their 30s and 40s, they didn't say nothing. They didn't have no problem with Brandon Root picking up the cape. So we just need to understand that's what that is. Because when you throw that out there, they always say, oh, well, this. So it's different. But anyway, back to how the folks that own Clark Kent, Superman handled this situation. Okay, we pass it on to Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh has it. After Brandon Routh, Henry Cavill has it. Now, mind you, I don't know why we did that. Other than the fact we felt like that Superman movie wasn't well received. I don't know why we did that. We just went and got somebody else. Okay, well, here come Henry Cavill. We get Superman. Batman versus Superman. Justice League. Okay, well, don't nobody like Justice League. I happen to like the first cut. You know, the one that came on social media, you know, on that one. I like the 3-hour movie. I preferred that one. That was better than what they put in the movie theater. But I'm guessing because we ain't necessarily a fan of how that movie was received critically and everything like that, we ain't even skip a beat. New dude come in, you think he said something about what he wasn't finna do? You had folks begging, pleading for Henry Cavill to come back. But he said, no, I'm good. you might have found yourself on that side of the fence talking about can't nobody replace Henry Cavill. He said, I can show you better than I can tell you. My dog said, oh, I can show you better than I can tell you. No, can't nobody replace Henry Cavill. Devil is a lie. Where was the black executive for T'Challa? Oh, James Gunn comes in, surveys the land, looks at some stuff, shakes his head, reaches a decision. I don't think I ever heard James Gunn say when it came to recasting Clark Kent, it was a matter of minutes. I don't think he said that. Have you heard him say it was a matter of minutes? Did you hear him say that? Did you hear him say he couldn't see nobody else playing the role? No, you didn't hear him say that. I ain't mad at that. I wish I had it, but I got folks over here that look like me, us, that should have made sure we got this. Theo, don't do that. No, it's a fair question. Not tell him say I ask tough questions. It's fair questions. Fair question. Magnificent actor. You know Gene Hackman is still living. It's some folks still living that was living with Christopher Reeve. Have you ever heard any of them come out and speak out against a recast of Clark Kent? I'm gonna ask that question one more time. Have you ever heard anybody that acted with Christopher Reeve come out and speak out against the recasting of Clark Kent? I got a deeper question for you. The Reeve family basically said the same damn thing the Bozeman family said. Now that's tough. Now that's tough. Similar things as in being okay with a recast. You ever read where somebody white said the Reed family didn't know what the hell they were talking about? No, for real. You ever read anywhere on social media that the Reed family did not know what they were talking about? You ever read anywhere on social media that the son wasn't close to the father? You ever read any of that? You ever got cussed out for posting something that the son said? No, you did not. them answers are real damn simple. Okay, well, once again, I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to them. I might be referencing them. As a matter of fact, I am referencing them, but not in a bad way. I'm not, because I can't get mad at what they got when it's us that don't want it. Like, I can't be, because they good. They good. They got Batman. They got Wonder Woman. They gonna recast the Flash. Let's stop acting like that. They got Lobo coming. Oh hell. They got Guy Gardner. And if I think the Latino population is gonna have Hawk Girl. I think Hawk Woman. I think that's what they got. Well, we got Mr. Terrific coming in. Then they got Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Thank you, James Gunn. I'm happy with you casting Aaron Pierre as James Stewart. Damn it, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Go on, get your damn thing on. So I'm sitting up here. Okay, wait a minute now. Hold on. So you finna give me Mr. Terrific? Okay. All right. You know, I like that. I like that right there. You giving me Mr. Terrific. I ain't even mad at that, big dog. You came in, you said you want to make a splash. And you know what? I don't know who you talk to. I don't. I don't know if you got I don't know if you got this thing where you like him, Mr. Terrific. But I ain't mad at that at all. I see that. I see that. I appreciate that. That's good. Whoa. You say you got Jon Stewart? You say you coming in with Jon Stewart? All right. You know, just as a black man, as a Marine, I can get whoa. And you say Aaron Pierre? Well, he just played a Marine on Rebel Ridge. I don't know if that's got anything, if that's some synergy there or anything like that right now. But he did just play a Marine on Rebel Ridge. And you bring, you know what? I like that now. Hey now, James. All right now. James, because you ain't playing. And then you said my dog, he play an integral part. Integral. Y'all see, y'all like that? He plays an integral part in the Superman movie. So James, you know that with what you got going on in the Superman movie, you know I got to go see it first night, right? You know I got to come out the movie theater and do a immediate out the movie theater review, because you got Curtis in them. Man, come on, man, stop playing with me, stop, man. You know you got me for the Green Lantern TV series. You know you do. It ain't, you know what? Folks can feel how they want to feel about who you cast for Hal Jordan and everything like that. That ain't my business. That ain't my concern. And do you know why who you cast as Hal Jordan ain't my business, ain't my concern? Because they not finna, no, I wish I would. Me saying something about Hal Jordan is asking for trouble, whether it's bad, whether it's good. Me saying something about who you cast for Hal Jordan, I don't even want them problems. So I'm gonna stay in my lane over here. But since I'm gonna stay in my lane over here, I got another question. If you found yourself to be one of those people that had so much to say about Aaron Pierre's skin complexion, you black, why you ain't have nothing to say about the age disparity between Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart? Because it ain't what they finna put on TV. It ain't. It ain't. Jon is not Hal's rookie partner. He's Hal's replacement in case Hal get injured because Guy was in a coma. That's what that is. That's what that is. He's Hal's replacement, not Hal's rookie partner by a couple of decades. He got to help level up. No, that ain't what that is. Why you ain't say nothing then? In essence, why you ain't saying nothing about the character Hal Jordan being that damn old? Why you ain't talking about that? The age disparity between him and Jon should not be there. Why you ain't saying nothing? You can say something about Aaron Pierre being too light-skinned because you want it to be comic book accurate. Well, keep that same energy. Why you ain't saying nothing about that age disparity? Because that's a fact. Because they not tripping. What say, Theo? They not tripping. And they not tripping. And if they are tripping, that ain't even me. That ain't even for me to be a part of that conversation. I didn't dip that. I didn't look at folks put that stuff out there and then looked in the comments. I wish I would. Some of us that even got, and I don't know why we did that. Some of us that even got in them comments sections and got cussed out by folks that don't look like us because they just do damn good and well. We didn't know what the hell we was talking about. Oh, I would never do that. I would never do that. But I'm just asking us if we feel so good about saying stuff over here, why we don't say, because I expect them to say some nonsense about this over here. I do. That's why I ain't talking about them. That's why I ain't talking about them. They got their stuff. Why we ain't got it? I'm gonna keep up with these notes. I ain't gonna stay too much longer. I ain't. I got my chain on. Hal and Guy shouldn't be that old. No, they should not. No, they absolutely shouldn't. Recast actress got some props. It can work. I'll be asking questions. I never read anyone saying I don't care what the read. Never. And they said essentially the same damn thing the Bozeman family said. If you've been keeping up with the content, and when I say the content, if you've been keeping up with these superheroes, these companies, these movies that's being made, and you know damn good and well that ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. Ain't I know. So I'm like I said, I ain't talking about them. I might be referencing them, but I ain't talking about them. No, they good. They good. They good. They know Brian O'Connor is at the house with his wife and 2 children. Mia. That's right. That's right. They saw Brian O'Connor look over at old boy. I know I was there. I watched it. I started watering up. I had to look up like this, blink. I ain't catch it in time. One drop fell away. Seeing the horrible digital thing. But hey, they did what they could. Paul Walker's younger brothers were there and everything like that. And we see cars drive off like that. And he get to go home to his family. They even referenced him in some movies. Should we bring Brian back? No. Y'all know when we did this, we swore we was going to keep Brian out of this. Brian is home with his wife and 2 kids. We not calling Brian. So you mean tell me Brian is still living? Good, huh? Damn. Can't say that over here. I can't find nobody black to say they should have killed off Brian. You better not. You better not. You better not. You better not. You better not fix your mouth to say they should have killed off Brian. You say it if you want to. Say it if you want to. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. You can't joke about that. You if you gonna say it, you better say it the way I just said it. You better not play with it. Goddamn, Brian went home. That's all. And I swear, I mean, I don't want to act like that. I don't want to act like that. But that's all basically Recast T'Challa was saying, was like, can you just have him go sit over there somewhere? I mean, we don't want to act like we ain't seen this happen before. We all we're asking for him to do is get the Brian. He can't get the Brian O'Connor treatment. Why not? Well, the role he played was transcendent. So did Paul Walker. So Paul Walker character didn't exist before Paul Walker. So did Paul Walker. Paul Walker did Brian O'Connor so damn bad when he wasn't a part of the damn franchise. Y'all gotta bring Brian back. y'all gotta bring Brian. Brian gets us Tyrese. Brian gets us Ludacris. Damn it, you better bring Brian back. That's what you better do. That's what you don't want. Vin Diesel. We said Brian. What did we say? Brian. Bring Brian back. Have you ever seen anybody say they should have killed off Brian O'Connor? Black. Because I know they ain't said it. I know they ain't said it. What they complained about was very specific. They did not like the special effects. That's what they didn't like. But then again, when you consider the unusual circumstances, actor passed tragically during filming, they did what they could do. But you know what they didn't do? They didn't kill off the character. Which I ain't gonna lie. That low-key would have, I'm not suggesting it, please do not come from my head. But considering that character started with Paul Walker, somebody could make an argument that that character should have went away with Paul Walker and not be left out there for someone else to pick up the role. But if that's what that is, then how come black folks mad at black folks for wanting the same damn thing for T'Challa? Make it make sense. And why them same damn black folks that want T'Challa deleted under them circumstances are perfectly okay with Brian O'Connor still walking around? Make that make sense. Because I know why they not saying nothing. And I'm not going to get into that conversation. Because I don't want, I ain't get it. I got Ludacris, I got Tyrese. They're my characters. That's that. If I'm gonna have a conversation, that's gonna be my conversation piece right there. I can't get caught up in this other stuff because I ain't gonna ever know enough. Regardless of how much I know, I will never be much. I'm being facetious. I will never be as much as of a Fast Furious fan as somebody else is because of stuff like this right here. So, and I know that. So I would never even put myself in that situation. What I'm trying to figure out is how was we okay with this right here? Come on, man. Come on. Dare, are you still in here? Dare, answer me a question. Who got the most black, out of all the black superheroes, who got the most action figures? Who got the most action figures? A major white soap actress who played Time on One Life to Live, Tina on One Life to Live, had to leave the show in the 90s due to stalker threatening her life. Role was recast, not killed off. See? And I bet we ain't getting caught up in that conversation. That's insane, but that's the programming we must break. I'm just asking questions, Grand Madam. I'm just asking questions. We're cool. I mean, Nick Cage and Superman. So folks worried about BP2 cast being losing dollars. If movie was shelled, gotta make sure. Hold on, because I'm over here straight. I'm over here straight. I can't do the straight thing. Oh Lord Jesus. My bad, y'all. Fine right was messing me up. I couldn't do it. No. So folks worried about BB2 cast losing. If movie was shelved or postponed, but we're cool with brothers losing by our dad, Armstead Galloway, we want the child and Queen Mother back. Well written and conceived. You know, you swear we never mentioned Queen Mother Ramona, but you know, hey, what's going on, James? What's going on? Definitely got to pick your battle, especially with Batman. Battle. You will never know enough as a Batman fan. Once again, I'm being facetious because it's just going to be automatically assumed. Here we go. I've told this story before. I will tell it again. I'm in a pawn shop. I am. This dude, his dad is an X-Men fan. Okay? You're telling me your dad is an X-Men fan. That ain't got nothing to do with you. My dad got all the X-Men comic books. Once again, you keep telling me what your dad got. Man, I really did like the first X-Men movie. I wasn't no fan of it. Why not? It ain't had original 5 in it. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. See, you keep telling me about your dad. You didn't say you. That was the original 5. You won't bet your paycheck on it. He was a manager. Say what? People say what can hear. You won't bet your paycheck on it. We ain't got to talk in this day and age of modern technology. Oh no, pull out your cell phone. First, let's shake on this thing. Because I need that change right there. You pull out your cell phone soon as we shake hands, and you can Google who the OG 5 of the X-Men are. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Why not? You were just talking that talk a few minutes ago. You were so confident that you knew more. What made you feel like, as a male about 10 years younger than me, that you knew more than I did when it come to comic books? What was it? Because all you did was kept telling me what your daddy did. You didn't say you did a damn thing. Well, I know why that assumption was. I'm Generation X. Black folks don't read. I knew what that was. We don't read. But I don't know why that's still a prevailing sentiment in 2024, 2025, because I know we didn't try to educate black folks, but black folks act like black folks don't know what's going on with black superheroes. But you're going to listen to them. And they don't know what they be talking about. Like, that be the other side there. A dude said, oh my God, this is why I say don't do it. Social media. One of us is trying to educate one of us on T'Challa recasting. One of us, and when I say one of us, I'm talking about black folks. One of us is telling the other person that T'Challa don't need to be recast because Shuri took over for T'Challa and has numerous, that's what they said, numerous story arcs as the Black Panther. One of us said that with a straight face. So I'm coming in peacefully. Hey there, slight mistake. Actually, she was in the last 12 issues of T'Challa's comic, written by Reginald Hudlin. And this where I threw down that big joker. Started by Reginald Hudlin and at Jonathan Mayberry. And then he later gave us Doom War, which was only a 4-issue series, and then gave us Claws of the Panther, another 4-issue series. And that's when I credited him with the 12-issue run. He came in, Jonathan Mayberry, he said, slight correction, which he was right, started by Reginald Hudlin, and I also did a one-shot, Marvel Heroes. I was like, damn, first of all, I didn't even remember the damn one-shot. Let me go back and get that. So here we go. The dude was dead ass wrong. Like with the black guy. It was a black guy. You're telling, I got questions because I want to know, would I have been given the benefit of the doubt if at Jonathan Mayberry did not say I knew what I was talking about? Because the brother was engaging prior to me inserting myself in the conversation, knew what he was talking about. But the other brother didn't feel like the brother he was talking to knew what he was talking about. So I come in and I interject. And I said, it's okay, we all make mistakes, because I'm not trying to thump my chest. But now my question is, now that I just said it out loud, would he have believed what I was saying if if Jonathan Mayberry didn't agree with what I was saying? And if that's what it took, if that's what it's going to take for us to give to, because I seen too many of us changing our opinion about T'Challa being recast ever since the rumor went out there. It's way too many damn of us, it's way too damn many of us that had so much to say about the character not being recast. Now all of a sudden we want to flip the switch. You know what? Ain't a damn thing changed between now and then. And you know why ain't a damn thing changed since now and then? Because you know what Recast T'Challa said? I'm going to say it one more time. You ain't got to recast the character. Just don't kill the character off. So you know what that means? The request that was made back then is still relevant to this damn day. You ain't got to kill it, but you said F that. Black folks did. You tolerated a recast over here for any damn reason. But when you hear, and maybe E-Man should never have said he was the father of Recast T'Challa, maybe he needed to just have shut the hell up and let John Campion run with it, because the way it's looking, the only time black folks that got so much to say about T'Challa not being recast, the only time them black folks good with it is when a white person says something. I'm not understanding that. Is who you taking your lead from? That's why I said this ain't about them. This ain't about them. This ain't got nothing to do with them. Yes, I've referenced them quite a few times in this video. This ain't got nothing to do with them. No, this video is very, 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 very targeted. There is a target audience for this video, a specific demographic that I'm speaking to. It's the black demographic. I ain't talking to nobody else. I ain't. But I might be referencing some other folk, but I ain't talking to them. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with us, because I'm not necessarily a fan of this right here. But I'm having to come into an acknowledgement every day that I ain't necessarily wanting to acknowledge, because I didn't heard folks say we still on the plantation. But damn, see if I say we still on the plantation, then that means I'm on the plantation with you. I don't want to be on the plantation. I don't. I don't even like subjugating myself to this, because I don't like doing this right here. I don't, because now I feel like I got to go work out because this chain heavy as hell. I gotta go get my Kendrick Lamar. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. We ain't gonna stay long. If Mr. Terrific steals the show and Atlantis is a success, that's a wrap for Marvel. Man, Shuri doesn't have T'Challa's experience. We know that. Or their favorite T'Challa already been recast. Man, I don't know. Especially Mr. Terrific is everything missing from the but that. So I hate the Shuri argument so much. I'm not doing it. Totally possible, Kimo. You're trying to control these errant black man. The private, do you agree or think this T'Challa rumor crap popped off because Mr. Terrific just showed up on screen? The timing and buzz over him and Green Lantern makes me wonder. That's a fair question. So here's what I would tell you my observation of this. If you wanted Mr. Kathigi, you actually, and you had him already. If you wanted him, you'd have had him. If you wanted Aaron Pierre, you'd have had him. You're doing numerous reshoots with Captain America 4. Going into the movie, despite what these social media content providers that are MCU fans told you, comic book fans told you that script didn't make no sense. Now, nobody was going to listen to us because one, we're not popular. Two, we look like what we look like for the time being. That's going to be the excuse. But while folks got hyped up by YouTubers that are movie critics first and everything like that, we as knowledgeable comic book fans told you that script didn't make no sense. We told you the villains in it didn't make no sense. And you got to understand something. If you already playing loosey-goosey with the source material and now you didn't completely abandon it, then you just throwing random characters in there and they don't make no sense because, watch this, you don't have no talking points. So you got to do test screenings trying to get it to make sense. Seth Rollins then came out and he said that they've essentially edited his character out the movie. So anybody that wanted to go see Seth Rollins in the movie is going to have to make it do what it do. They essentially wanted it first to have it where you could get some members of the serpent societies, but they couldn't, through special effects, duplicate their powers naturally. So then they were going to do it where the powers were mechanically. But that wasn't working right. So now we just gonna use super soldiers. But you got Giancarlo Esposito there, and he's Sidewinder. So who is Sidewinder? Because it ain't who they say it is. Okay, well, what's the significance of him being in this movie? Because you got the leader in the movie, you got Thunderbolt Ross in the movie, you got Sidewinder in the movie, you got Saber in the movie. Okay, well, I'm telling you, if I look at that, the leader's a villain and Sidewinder is a villain. Okay, well, we really ain't seen any video footage of the leader, but the leader is a Hulk villain, not a Thunderbolt Ross villain, not a Sam Wilson villain, but a Bruce Wayne villain. Okay, make it make sense, because if the leader got an issue with somebody, it's with Bruce. It ain't with Thunderbolt Ross. See, you got to have some tension already built up in there. When folks went to go watch the first Hulk movie, even in passing, you knew there was some tension between Thunderbolt Ross, whether you're a comic book fan or not, because they came across it randomly. You knew there was some tension between the Abomination and the Hulk. Hell, there's cartoons out there, old ass cartoons out there, comic book out there. So to a degree, well, guess what? You got the tension you were looking for, the payoff. Well, when you look at this movie, they're test screening this movie. Now, Marvel can pick and choose who they want to test screen the movie to, but everybody ain't gonna be honest and say they ain't read comic books. It's natural born liars out here. So now you got folks that know the relationships of these characters going to see the movie, and the movie don't make no damn sense. And they gonna go back and tell their friends that's comic book fans that movie don't make no damn sense. But then I ain't necessarily gotta be a comic book fan to know the movie don't make no damn sense. I mean, I have to have seen the movie to know that the movie don't make no damn sense. I could be sitting right where I'm sitting at and then look at the toy company. Their primary partner when it comes to movie merchandise is Hasbro. That's who that is. And Hasbro always puts out a wave of action figures with a builder figure. Whether we talking to support the Disney Plus series or whether we talking to support the MCU movies themselves. And those waves are no less than 7 figures. Count that builder figure, it's 8. This time around, they only dropped 3. And if you've been paying attention to what Daryl and I have been telling you for the longest time, we've been saw this coming, because when you look at the latest slate of Marvel movies that's been put out under Kevin Feige's watch, they ain't been moving the merch. Yeah, you like Thor: Love and Thunder, the merch didn't sell. The merch didn't sell. The merch is at Ollie's. It's at Ollie's. And half the merch they tried to move in regards to Spider-Man No Way Home is at Ollie's. It's at Ollie's. It's at Ollie's. You a Black Panther fan? Well, you want a Black Panther vehicle? That Shorty Talent that's supposed to have a 6-inch action figure in it is at Ollie's. It's at Ollie's. So that means Hasbro reduced the risk they were willing to take on the Captain America 4 movie. Mind you, it's a couple of projects that somebody that don't look like me expected to underperform. Agatha Harkness was one of them. He wasn't wrong. Captain America 4 is trending in that direction. Surprisingly enough, one of the movies on there said it wasn't going to do well. It's Fantastic Four. In essence, he's not sure Marvel is going to have the quality number of products they need to even get them to Secret Wars. Now add all that up with the rumor you just got. Add up everything I just said to the rumor you just got, and it makes sense. Oh, I need to try and get you excited. No, what you're trying to do is get me distracted, and I'm not. My eye is squarely on the prize. You don't think I see Sam over here using T'Challa abilities? Yes, he is. I don't want you to think I'm not noticing that. I am, and I'm mad about that. Because, as I said last night, while you don't mind robbing, looting T'Challa or everything, because you damn sure doing it, everything that makes that character, the wonderful characters of Wakanda special, you don't mind robbing from that story to put it in everybody else's story, but you ain't ever done anything about Wakanda justice. I just know that because I'm a comic book fan. So I got something to compare it to. Movie fans don't care about stuff like that. They're not trying to compare it to anything. That's absolutely fine. You can be what you want to be. But you know what? I ain't talking to them and I ain't talking about them. It's us. Because if you don't know anything about T'Challa, why you not checking with the brother or sister that do? You know you don't know anything about the character. You know the brother or sister that do know something about the character. Why you ain't checking in with the brother or sister that do know something about the character? Why you got to get your information from somebody else? Like why somebody else got to tell you what the leak read before the brother or sister tell you what the leak read? Why you trusting somebody else before you trusting the knowledgeable brother and sister that's standing in front of you when you want your brother or sister giving you the benefit of the doubt because you're a brother or sister? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions because we ain't even have to be here. We ain't even have to be here. Like I said before, I say it again. I know folks wasn't gonna check in because they're gonna be like, oh man, nah. Why we didn't lock in? Why we didn't lock in with the brother on December 8th? When I say we, I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about them. Why we ain't lock in with what the brother said on December 8th like we locking in with this room? That's all I'm asking. Why we ain't? And when I say we ain't lock in, did we? Ooh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. I know I got a thumbnail like that. I didn't quoted the source and everything. I know Derek done been on at least one other YouTube channel. Shout out to the gentleman that had him on their YouTube channel. I can't remember the name of y'all YouTube channel, but y'all did have him on there and everything like that. Thank y'all so much for that. That was an absolute blessing. But I'm just saying I ain't seen it, and I'm talking about us. I ain't see us give that much time and attention to that urban faith video like what we doing. I don't remember us running those 7-day blitz on a rumor like I don't remember that. We've been running 7-day blitz on us, black folks. I ain't see us, Tyrone Magnus. I ain't see us running no 7-day blitz on Derek Bozeman's video with Urban Faith. I ain't seen it. I got questions. I ain't seen it. I'm just saying I'm not seeing that same energy. And I ain't talking about them. I want to stress it one more time. I'm not talking about them. I just don't want to wear this chain no more. Or at the very least, I want to know I'm gonna be able to take this chain off at some point in time. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Paul, he black, so he got to use black people tech. Mr. Mar, I'm just saying they didn't care what Derek Bozeman said. Theo tried to tried to battle. Yeah, I just want to know why wouldn't Sam Wilson also use Star? That's programming, Theo. I don't want to be programmed like that. It's crazy how many phase 4 figures sit at Ollie's are at. I'm just saying. Hasbro, other companies are, they pissed. You know they pissed when they didn't even use a Harrison Ford face scan for Red Hulk. You know what would have made sense? You ain't even getting a Harrison Ford civilian action figure. I'm sorry, you're not even getting a Thunderbolt Raw. No, you got to go get you some monster. What is it, Daryl? The Monster Legion over there at Big Bad Toy Store. You got to go over there and get you a Thunderbolt Raw. Hasbro ain't even giving you a Thunderbolt Ross military figure. And then F that. What? Man, F that. You ain't even getting an unmasked Joaquin Torres action figure. Man, we ain't doing that. When I tell you they cut corners on this, now here's the damnest thing. Who buying the Sam Wilson action figure? Who buying it? It's because everybody that's saying Captain America 4 finna be a huge success. You just going to the movie theater don't make it a huge success. You got to do more than that. And you just going one time don't make it a huge success. Oh, no. You must go on multiple occasions, because that's what we did with the first Black Panther movie. We went on multiple occasions. You must go on multiple occasions, spend a lot of money. Yeah. Because they take, you got to generate traffic for the movie theater. Then you got to go get you some merch. You want this movie to be successful? I'm telling you, you got to go get you some merch. And y'all ain't buying the merch. Y'all ain't buying the merch. And I'm guessing everybody that wanted a Red Hulk action figure, Ben had one. Don't see no reason to get this one. Everybody that wanted a Sam Wilson Captain America action figure, they already got one. All this is, it's not just a repaint, but folks don't give a damn. Because honestly, they could paint the one they got. So, I did say Captain America 4 was one of those movies looking like it was gonna fail. I did say that. I did say that. What's going on, Chris Gillespie? What's going on? I saw 2 different Sam Cap action figures in Targets. Yep. Look, I was the 13, like, yeah. Mr. Martin, Luke couldn't be written weak since Netflix already established. Yeah, not at all. He couldn't be. He couldn't be. What's going on, Chris Gillespie? Thank you so much for putting up and everything like this. I guess this is late night with TOB. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah. It's yeah. Luke Cage on Netflix was hella popular. It was. We had fun. Lots of content providers have no. Am I? Yeah, you allowed, man. Man, listen, we chilling. You are absolutely, man. We chilling and everything like that. To me, I'm real big on us coming together. And I notice I said us because it's us. And I'm looking at how we moving, and I'm like, I know we want better. Like I know we want better. I don't. And like I said, we might disagree on how to get there and everything, but I'm just asking us to look at how we moving inconsistently. And if we gonna be moving inconsistently, or as somebody used to say, if we gonna move Aki, how we gonna look for them to adjust what they doing? Like that's us doing that. And I ain't, like I said, somebody got to explain that to me like I'm in the 3rd grade. I don't get that. I don't understand that. If E-Man's petition, I don't, you know what, Mr. Martin? No, because he said what he meant and he meant what he said. The folks that were going to be detractors, hey, Grace Randolph, they were going to be detractors anyway. They was going to flip the tune. Some of them started off being inconsistent out the gate. Hey, Box from New Rock Stars. They just went with whatever that dude said. So no, it wasn't going to make no difference and everything like that. No, he said what he said. He meant what he said. He went above and beyond to articulate it on I don't know how many occasions he did. Could there have been some more education there? I feel that way, but it's a feeling. But no, the dissenters, the detractors were going to be who they were going to be. Those same folks who had so much vitriol, so quick to disagree with what he said, are the same people who will okay everything over here. They will okay. Oh my God, they're gonna find this. They're gonna justify all this over here. They go them the same people that were okay with Thunderbolt Ross. And that is literally the 1-for-1 side-by-side comparison. We don't need Thunderbolt Ross for Captain America 4. We don't need that. We was trying to come up with a project, something to get Sam involved and everything like that. Okay, Sam is Captain America 4. I don't know why we trying to do this with the leader or something like that. Okay, well, Sam is assigned to the U.S. military because he's Captain America 4. Well, you know who else low-key is assigned to the military because of his daughter? I'm sorry, because of her father, it's Betty Ross. Okay, we got the leader in here. We ain't seen hide nor hair of him. We got Giancarlo Esposito in here as the sidewinder. We want to make him this big government person that's trying to take down the government. Okay, cool. I done. So let's do it like this. He's coming in with an ulterior motive. Hell, he could have been working for the United States military and he wanted to set some stuff off. Okay, well, he's replaced Thunderbolt Ross. We could say Thunderbolt Ross is on the moon with Cap. We don't need it. Well, Betty, who's in mourning for her father and everything like that, she sees a doctor and finds out that she's suffering from the same thing her father is suffering from. Of course, the doctor is lying. No, what the doctor wants to do is just inject her with some gamma mutation so that he can get him a Red Hulk. Because Betty don't know what she's doing. Fix the comics. She's gonna be initially mindless. That fits the comics and everything like that. And subconsciously, rightfully so, wrongfully so, we would expect Sam, subconscious programming, to fare better against a female Hulk. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. We would feel like Sam would fare better against a female Hulk than this big dude right here. This is just that. And it could be where Sam has to find out what's going on. He gets Betty calm. They find out it's the general. The general leads them to the leader, and Sam's final boss fight is with the leader. That would make sense. That if we won't do it, because we know the leader does not pose a physical threat to Sam. He don't. But I don't know why that ain't what we did though. The actress still alive. Letitia Wright is alive. Liv Tyler is alive. Shuri has been the Black Panther. Betty Ross has been a Red Hulk. Shuri has been a Black Panther though, while her brother has also been a Black Panther, and Betty has also been a Red Hulk, while her pops has been a Red Hulk. But if that ain't what we're doing, I'm just asking questions. So I like I said, long story short, I don't believe it would have made a difference. I don't believe it would have made a difference. I don't. Super Soldier BS, basically, yeah, facts. He was. Sam Elliott would be an excellent Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah, the action figures for Cat 4 are Horse and Pony Show. Yeah, and folks know it. Yeah, check. Yeah. You want your Thunderbolt Ross? He right over there. He right. You got to go get your Monster Force. Here you go. Because I believe sharing is caring. If you want you a Red Hulk and you want you a General Thunderbolt Ross, they ain't sold out. Going right on over there to Hasbro, Marvel Legends. Don't tell them I sent you because they don't listen to me. Go ahead and get you that right there. You're probably going to spend you about a good 100. About a good, if not a good, I'm rounding up because I think the Monster Force is $39.99. And I think the deluxe Red Hulk might be like $39.99 or $40. Yeah, you're gonna spend it, but you got what you got. You're not gonna get that just from Hasbro. They're not doing that no more. They sick of that crap. They sick of that. Soon to be yeah. At Paul, we don't speak of eternal. Man, listen. The only thing we do around here when it comes to Eternals, Mr. Martin, is let me see. True, is Fastos hooking up brothers and sisters in the hero community as well? I don't know. About to say the only thing we do with Eternals around here is just buy the action figures and use them as extra action figures to fill out our Wakanda. So that's what we got. That's what we doing over here. Monster Force General is black. Yeah. Sure is. Look like Carl Weathers. So you can. Like that's not a bad looking action figure at all. Look just like Carl Weathers. You want Carl Weathers in your house? I mean, aside from Star Wars action figure, that's him. So yeah, he has none. So that's it, man. A friend argued, well, Bruce doesn't have powers and takes on super beings. I replied, Bruce got way more than wings, a shield, and the power of positivity. Yeah, sure do. So who are the Falcons' main villain? He ain't got none. he ain't got none. Already got Grief Karga. Yeah, me too. Me too. So yeah, get the Holy Eternal set for $30. He ain't lying. Go and get you a Gilgamesh so you can customize you a Vibraxis. So I know how I had the video title, but that's more so about us. Summarizing and everything like that. As Black people, we're always comfortable with a recast from somebody else. And I ain't never seen us disparage a recast involving a character that didn't look like us. I've never heard us disparage it. I ain't never seen us disparage. I ain't. And I've seen some of us, you know, make points when talking about those characters only to get berated. Some of those comments are racial in and of themselves. So I'm not gonna get involved in no nonsense like that. But I don't understand what it is with us as a people where we're okay with every recast under the sun except this one right here. And it's way too many similar instances over there. Hell, it's one exact instance over there. That General Thunderbolt Ross, that is the exact same side-by-side comparison. And yet there are Black people that act indifferent to it. I don't get that. Not only act indifferent towards it, but disparage other Black people for even pointing that out. I'm not understanding that. I don't get that. I don't understand that. And I done low-key blew my high talking about it on this live. But I don't get that. Y'all like, Theo, I'm just saying, I'm being honest with you. I be trying to marinate, be trying to reflect, trying to understand some stuff. Because I want us to go a certain direction. Like I want us to move forward. And I ain't understanding that. I promise you I'm not understanding that. I'm not, it don't make no sense. And I'm trying to get some understanding because I'm confused. I'm confused. That's some bullshit. Well, Prophet, now I know I'm checking Master for it. Yeah. Let's not forget today is the King's birthday. Happy birthday. That's what it is. Already got. So I just want us to think about it. I think we all need to look in the mirror. I think we all need to look in the mirror. Might not want to, but we need to. Especially if you're one of those people where you know good and well you ain't gonna ever fix your mouth to say nothing. But you're not gonna ever do that. You know you're not gonna ever do that. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for putting up. Late night, had to get some stuff up off my chest, man. And at the end of the day, let's keep that thing 100. It's about the recast. It is, but I don't mean this the wrong way. But if you don't take care of yours, you can't expect somebody else to. If you don't take care of yours, you can't expect somebody else to. You can't. And we're here this day right now because as a people, we tolerated something that they would never tolerate. That's why we're here. We're beefing with one another because of a decision they made for us, we could never make for them. Now that's just the God's honest truth. Somebody felt entitled enough to make a decision for a character that represents us in ways we would never feel that brave to do that. There were guys there that were supposed to care for us. They cared more about other characters in ways they would never care for our character, which is crazy because they black. I don't get that. I don't understand that. I've been trying to. I don't get it. I don't get it. I still don't get it. I'm trying to. It ain't processing. 2 + 2 is not adding up to be 4. So what I'm finna do is you get the representation you settle for. Ooh. Speaking of some stuff, oh yeah, we about to get up out of here for real. Let me see here. So yeah, we about on up out of here. We are poetry night. We're gonna start incorporating that into our Friday night vibes so we can get our Friday night vibes on for real. You hear that, big bro? Poetry night. We're gonna start having some of that and everything. Listen, I'm out. I guess I'm out. The phone died.